Snapshots. Snapshots is the ability to save the current state of the disguised project, which allows large elements of the system to be recalled in a particular state. Snapshots enables fast workflow changes when reverting to previous versions of the show or look on stage. To access the Snapshot Manager, right-click on the D3 icon. This will open an options editor where you will find the Snapshot Manager. Alternatively, you can use the shortcut Ctrl-O. Once open, you will be presented with several tabs that allow you to search for available snapshots. At the top of the editor, you will find a New field. Use this field to name and create new snapshots. Once created, you will see it will populate the list below. Left-click on the snapshot to revert back to that moment. Once you have reverted, you will also find an option, Go to Restore Point. This will allow you to jump back to the current scene. There is one key thing to be aware of when you use a snapshot. If you make a change to the snapshot, you will lose your current scene. Individual screen freezing. This gives you the ability to hold the outputs of individual screens and projectors, or all via the stage editor. This allows for screens to be frozen and then selected screens to be unfrozen by the user, allowing you to continue programming while some screens are being held on a particular frame. This makes tasks such as projection lineup easier whilst programming can continue, providing increased efficiency. There are two ways for how the screen or projector can be frozen, globally or locally. We will first look at the local action. Start by right-clicking to open the screen editor. Under the Outputs tab, you will find an option to hold output. Once this box is checked, you will find the editor name will turn red to indicate it is holding the output. This will also be indicated in the screen name. To make the screen active again, simply uncheck the Hold Outputs field. For a global freeze, you can right-click on the stage in the dashboard and open the Actions tab. Here you will find an option to hold all outputs. Once selected, it will freeze all screens and projectors. The field will also flash red to indicate the screens or an individual screen are frozen. You can unfreeze the screens individually or globally by selecting the option to unhold all screens. Footprints quality. There is now an option to remove the footprints created by projected blend zones in the Lux and Heat Maps renderer. This allows the crisp visualization of the Lux renderer without the need to spend time configuring projector blends. Useful in the early stages of the pre-production process. You can find this tool, Footprints Quality, in the Scene tab of the stage editor. This will alter the visibility of the footprints in the Lux renderer. 1 is the default value. 0 will remove all visualizations of the footprints. Password lock. This allows you to lock the system using a custom password. The disguise software has always been able to lock using the shortcut Ctrl, Alt and L. To unlock the system, you would have to know the default password, hydrogen. Now you can define your own password. You can find this by right-clicking on the D3 icon in the dashboard. In the Program Control tab, you will find a field for Password Lock, where you can define your own password. You will also find a lock field allowing you to lock the system without the need to use the shortcut. If for some reason you need to access the system and you do not have the password hydrogen can still be used to access the system.